Hi guys, I just want to quickly talk about what freeforming is, what it means to freeform, and how to go about freeforming. Okay, I've just been seeing a lot of misinformation out there, people talking about Freeform Locs and have not even experienced freeforming, and it's really adding to the negative stigma of having freeform locks. What exactly is freeforming? Freeforming is letting your hair lock up naturally. Letting it naturally lock up with no manipulation other than shampooing it. It's like a glare. I'm gonna take my glasses off because it's a glare. Okay, here are the ways that people manipulate their hair. They manipulate their hair by starting it with 2-strand twist, comb coil, any form of starting a lock, like any form of starter lock, that is a form of manipulation. Other forms of manipulation is the sponge method and the towel method, like you rubbing your hair constantly to create locks. Other forms of manipulation is products like wax or any type of gels that you put in your hair to make the lock stay or the hair stay, as well as retwisting and palm rolling and separating or ripping your hair apart. I'd say the most popular form of manipulation when it comes to freeform in the freeform world is separating, and that is a whole nother branch. It's like an off branch of freeforming, but to stay, like, as far as freeforming, like how people say true freeform, but it's not actual true. It's like freeforming. People made these, like, you know, a tree, and people made their own lane of what freeforming is to make them more comfortable with their journey. But we need to realize that freeforming is letting your hair lock up with no manipulation. So as far as separating, that goes more on the terms of semi-freeforming. So someone made this term up as an off branch of freeforming because they didn't want their hair to lock into one big lock. They didn't want their hair to lock into one big lock. Now, that again is a very negative statement around freeform locks because not all freeform locks lock into one big lock. It is plenty of people going around with freeform locks that have literally not separated their hair, not palm rolled it, retwisted, any form of manipulation, but just simply letting it go and shampooing their hair weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, however they shampoo their hair, and that's the only maintenance that they do. Maybe you know, oiling it here and there, but there are plenty of people that don't have one big lock. If you guys watch my videos in the past, you will see that my hair did not turn into one big lock. I actually had 13 locks. And before that, it was about 20, and they just kept, you know, downsizing. But still, I was 3 years in, and I did not have one big lock. When we start talking about one big lock when it comes to freeform, you're talking about someone that has been locking their hair for years. Most of the people that start freeforming, they don't even make it to the years where you will be able to see the one big lock. You know, they already cut their hair off or comb their hair out before it gets to that point. So there's really no one big lock when you're starting out with your journey and you're about a year or 2 or 3 years in. You're not going to see one big lock. Now, again, why is that a problem when you're getting into freeforming? You know, that is a part of the process. You're just letting your hair do what it wants to do. If your hair wants to lock up into one big lock, 3 big locks, 4 big locks, 5 big locks, 7, you get it. Why is there such a big problem? And again, You can do what you want with your hair, but when you tell people and speak on Freeform Locs in a negative way and say, I don't want one big lock, it's like you're telling people that freeforming is, you know, you don't really like it that way. You want to alter it, and that's when manipulation comes into play. And so that's why we say people that separate because they don't want one big lock, they're not really freeforming. It's not that we're saying, oh, you're, you know, we think we're better than you. It's not that, but freeforming is simply letting your hair lock up the way it wants to naturally lock up. Now, if you don't want it to lock up and you still want to control it in some sense, then yes, people separate. But tell people in your videos that, you know, it's not that your hair is going to lock up into one big lock. It's that you're uncomfortable with it locking up beyond the, you know, beyond the way that you want it, or past the way that you want it to lock up. Be honest with people. Tell people that I don't want my hair to do its own thing completely. I want to be able to control it. You know what I'm saying? But don't talk about Freeform Locs in a negative way as if, you know, Freeform Locs, they just, you know, they're just wild. It's just like, that's the beauty of it. My hair is doing what my hair wants to do, and I'm letting it. I'm not controlling it. Okay, so that is what Freeform Locs is, and that is how you get your Freeform Locs. Okay, you just let your hair naturally do what it wants to do. The only thing you do is, like I said, shampoo it. Shampooing is the only maintenance that you'll be doing to your hair. You'll also, you know, some people oil their scalp. Okay, so scalp massages and oiling your scalp and the whole, you know, routine with washing your hair, you are going to be using your fingertips, and in a way, to people it can seem like it's manipulation. So there are some people that really are afraid to touch their hair because I don't want to manipulate my hair. Freeforming is about not manipulating my hair. You have to keep your scalp clean though. There are people that don't want to touch their hair because they're like, anything is manipulation. So if I shampoo my hair, I'll probably just squirt some shampoo all in my hair and run my head under there and hopefully it gets clean. No, my friend. No, my friend. Come on, my friend. We need to keep our scalp clean. That is how our locks will be healthy. That is how our locks will grow and be healthy and not have buildup. We need to focus on our scalp when we are shampooing our hair. And you'll see, and that's why people say, how do you get individual locks when you're freeforming if you don't separate? I guess it's when you're washing or shampooing your hair. The act of doing this will naturally separate your hair. You've heard other people say that. So when it's like, oh, I have to separate my hair beyond that, that's not enough. Then I understand. That's when it gets into, I am uncomfortable with my hair looking like this. Okay, so you need to be mindful of the products that you use, the products that you put in your hair. You need to find something that will not cause buildup. I'm telling you right now, that you'll thank me later when I tell you this. You need to find a product that is like residue free. If you have a liquid shampoo, dilute it. If you're using a bar soap, be very careful with the bar soap you use. You just pay attention to the stuff that you're using in your hair. Please. I know this is natural hair, and I know a lot of people talk about, you know, Natural hair needs conditioner and all of that stuff. Conditioner, like regular conditioner, that is meant to comb through your hair to detangle it. Okay, so it is people putting, you know, there are folks putting conditioner in their locks and leaving, like, you know, just putting conditioner in their locks and thinking it's going to get it soft and rinsing it out. But if it's not deep conditioner, it's pointless. But still, even deep conditioner in locks is not a good idea. It will cause buildup down the line. It will cause buildup down the line. Let me know somebody that's been using conditioner in their hair and they're still using conditioner in their hair and they don't have buildup. 9 times out of 10, they probably started using conditioner and they stopped because they noticed that it was buildup. Okay, so make sure that if you want to get your hair moisturized, if you want your hair to feel whatever soft, make sure that to moisturize your hair, use something like a water-based moisturizer. Your hair needs water, and we have to get out the mindset of, oh, I want my hair to feel soft. The products, loose natural hair, it's so much product that we put on our hair to make our hair soft. Our natural hair is not as soft as the products make our hair. It's not as soft as it makes us. It is not as soft. The products make your hair soft, but our hair isn't as soft as the product makes it appears. Excuse me. So.
Can I make a freeform video with you?
All right now. Conditioner. I don't recommend conditioner, my friends. But if conditioner is working for you, go right ahead. Let me know how long you've been using your conditioner. If you're using conditioner, it's something in my eye. If you are using conditioner in your Freeform Locs, let me know how is that going. Let me know how long you've been using it. And if you did use conditioner and you stopped, let me know why you stopped. Because I'm trying to let y'all know, my friends, that it will cause buildup. Also, make sure that you pay attention to your hair. Like, people think since we got Freeform Locs, like, we don't care about our hair. Like, I don't know if I said this before. I don't care about my hair in the way that I'm stressing, like, oh, my hair. But I care about my hair, like, I'm gonna make sure it ain't. I got a cat, so I'm making sure that there's not cat hair all up in my hair. And I'm make sure I'm gonna pay attention to my scalp. That's important. People think that we just don't care. Like, oh my God, that person, are they stressed out, Susan? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, no, I'm not stressed out. No, I'm not depressed. Like, I'm embracing the way my hair grows naturally. I'm tired of spending money on products that make my hair appear like it's, oh, so loose, curly. And this is how my hair is when it dry. Oh, when my hair is wet, my curls, you can see them. But the products, they create an illusion like, oh my God, she has a very good texture of hair. Would you look at that? So make sure you use a lint-free fabric to dry your hair. So after you shampoo your hair with a shampoo that you found that works for you, make sure you shampoo your hair. Make sure you rinse your hair out really well. Like, rinse your hair out so much to the point where you tired of rinsing your hair out and you got to keep going. That's how long you should be rinsing that shampoo out your hair and out your scalp. Focus on your scalp when you shampoo your hair. When you're drying your hair, make sure before you even try to put a towel on it or anything like that, shake it as much as you can. Shake it out first to get all of the water out. Then you can use like some sort of fabric that does not have lint on it. I've had this scarf for years. I got this from American Apparel. It does not leave lint. I don't even know what type of fabric it is, but I would use this to dry my hair. I also have another shirt. I know I told you guys about that. It's a light gray shirt. I don't know, something about gray for my hair. I don't know, but it doesn't leave any lint in my hair. I know a lot of people talk about microfiber towels, but a lot of people, they talk about microfiber towels because they want their hair to clump up. So they be like, oh yeah, I dry my hair with a microfiber towel, and when I'm drying my hair, I do like this. I do like this for about 10 minutes. And you know, I dry my hair, and also it creates locks. No, my friend, you don't gotta do all that. We're just trying to dry our hair. That's all. So, like I said, you know what I'm saying? You can put this thing, you shake your hair out, you know, put this on there, you know, like, like you know, something like that, and you just let all the moisture kind of like soak in it, you know, to let it dry a little bit so it won't be dripping. You won't be having water dripping all on you. We talked about using the lint-free fabric to dry your hair. After that, you know, I would definitely spray the hair with some sort of like I said, water-based moisturizer. Some people, you know, use aloe vera and water. Excuse me. Some people use aloe vera and water. Some people use rose water. Some sort of water-based moisturizer. No cream, water-based. Something that you just spritz in your hair. You can spray that in your hair after you wash it. You can do it while the bathroom is still steamy, so that indirect heat or like something could just open up the cuticles in your hair and the hair shaft, and depending on if you know you got low porosity, high porosity, normal porosity. I learned about that too as a loose natural, and you know, hey man, that stuff, it's important in a sense. Then you can go with the oil if you want. Some people don't even use oil. You know what I'm saying? They don't use oil. People use oil because their scalp may be dry, but some people slap oil into their hair, and it's like, my friend, we don't need all that oil in our hair. That oil will attract lint and dust and we don't need to be putting oil on our hair. I mean, yes, in the Lucian Natural Hair community, people put all the products in their hair and then they put the oil to seal it. We not sealing nothing in our hair. Yes, that moisturizer we sprayed in our hair, but honestly, if you're gonna use oil, I would recommend using it for your scalp. But if it's like, you know, dry scalp can be something internal. It can be an internal problem. So how much water are you drinking? Ask yourself that, you know. How much water am I drinking? Maybe it's because I need to drink more water, okay? If you want to put oil on your hair, you know, because you're like, oh, I want my hair to feel soft. Oh my gosh, like when my hair was Lucian Natural, it never felt this rough. It never felt this dry. I'm doing something wrong. Hold on. Let me grab my avocado oil and pour this whole 4-ounce bottle in my hair so it can feel soft. And then you feel it and you're like, oh, my hair is not soft yet. I need some conditioner. Let me put conditioner in my... No. I will talk about semi-freeform because it's definitely an off branch of freeforming, and I will be talking about, you know, the misinformation spread around semi-freeform. Semi-freeform is its own spectrum. That is, like I said, a whole nother topic. This was just me bringing clarity to the misinformation that I am seeing around Freeform Locs and what Freeform Locs is and how to go about starting your Freeform Locs and all of that stuff. Some people have started their Freeform Locs with twists. Some people start their Freeform Locs with coils. Some people start their Freeform Locs with the towel method and all of that. You know, like I said, those are forms of manipulation. Some people do that and then they leave it alone. They don't separate it, they don't do all that stuff. But we have to get back, and if you are that person, okay? If you are that person that started your Freeform Locs with twists, with rubber band method, whatever the method, towel rub method, whatever, from manicure locks, whatever, please let people know, let your viewers know when you're spreading this information that Freeform, you don't start Freeform Locs that way. You chose to start your Freeform Locs that way for whatever reason, but please bring clarity around Freeform Locs. There is no way, there is no starter locks to Freeform Locs. You just have your loose hair and you just wash your hair weekly, bi-weekly, every 3 weeks, every month. And soon, with patience, you'll realize that your hair is going to naturally start to lock up. People are impatient, and it shows. It really shows how impatient people are, how how people are so attached to their long hair. It really shows. But please, you can start whatever way you want, with whatever way you choose, and then let it do its thing, but bring clarity around it and let people know that just because you started it in that way is not the way that Freeform Locs are started. You can just let your hair do its thing with an afro and you will get locks. People say my hair is not locking up, my hair is too loose, my hair, if you black, if your hair is kinky, if when you wash your hair and it air dries and you don't put no product in it and it just swell up or it just shrink up, my friend, your hair will lock up. You're just not patient enough. Okay, so that is it. Please let me know how you guys started your locks. If you guys let your hair naturally do its thing. Let me know if you guys are separating. Let me know why you separate. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if the one big lock thing is your excuse for separating or your reasoning for separating. And then think about it. You know, take in my perspective. Are you uncomfortable with just the way that it will look like this? You know, just be honest. That's why I opened up my space, Woman That Freeform. I opened up the space for people to be honest with themselves. Because when people are honest with themselves, the clarity will just be more clarity around Freeform Locs. It won't be so much confusion and misinformation spread out. You know, we have this YouTube and Instagram is how we, you know, can hold that space for this community. And I am noticing that it's a lot of misinformation around the hashtags, people making videos and then haven't Freeform. It's just so much misinformation. I hope that I bring some clarity to this community, to this space, and make sure you know, check out Women That Freeform on Instagram. If you are subscribed, make sure you turn on your post notifications so you can stay updated with my future uploads. And yes, thank you guys. Bye.